Hey guys, Aiden here from Reach Out Reptiles. It's the start of a new year, so that means it's the start of new beginnings. So I decided to ask Garrett what he thought about our 2019 here at Reach Out Reptiles.
The beginning of a new year is always a significant thing in the life of any business. This business, the year 2020, means we're 5 years old. Starting business like this is a little bit of a grand experiment, and so far it's been very rewarding. Not only because focusing all my time on the animals that I've selected or that I've bred, that I've bought from other people or had to create myself and grow them up, but year number 5 has really been a turning point. You know, in the life of a super dwarf, the females, which form the foundation of your breeding colony, take about 5 years to begin breeding. So all these plans that I set out, all these 5-year goals when we started in 2015 are just this year coming to fruition. There's been a lot of new things added, a lot of exciting things that have worked. There's been a lot of things that I thought I would do starting out that never happened and probably never will happen. One of the most important things in any business is the team that is behind you. The way that your team operates, the things that really keep them going, need to mesh well with the direction that the business is headed in. By pooling the resources of everybody's combined experiences, passions, desires, and interests, and match them against the difficulties that the business is facing moving on. So last year in 2019, we actually brought on 2 employees. Aiden was brought on right after Tinley Park in March.
What's up, guys?
Kimberly was brought on right after the Pomona show.
Hey guys, nice to see you.
There's multiple sides of the business. You know, you have all of the animals. We wouldn't exist. There would be no reptiles and Reach Out Reptiles without the Dwarf and Super Dwarf Retics. And so that segment of the business needed somebody that cared about each animal as an individual and yet was willing to learn. Each day that goes by, Aiden gets better and better with the animals.
I have a lot of animals, I love animals, but these super dwarfs are something else. On the surface, the job might just look like a lot of cleaning poop and feeding off dead rodents, but the heart of it is understanding each animal's needs so I can take care of them just a little bit better each time I come back. Each individual snake has a different way of interacting with me, and it's been really fun to figure out each individual. Some of them are really sweet and have been a pleasure to work with since day one. Other ones like to pee and run away and poop on me, so some of them like to bite. So the challenge for me was to communicate with the animals and show them that I'm not going to hurt you and I'm a friend. So a lot of them have gotten better with me and trust me more. I can't even imagine not being able to share my life with the animal's life.
And so just as we have Aiden taking care of the animals, there was this huge hole for somebody that loved the customers and is excited about education and bringing animals and people together. Kimberly has this amazing sense and ability to read somebody and connect with them on a deep level instantly.
Well, I really love working for Reach Out Reptiles because, for one, Garrett is a really good friend of mine and I'm very close to his family. So it's really nice to interact with them on a daily basis, whether it's business related or not. I also love helping people pick out and choose their next reptilian family member, whether it's for a breeding project or as a pet, which mine is here. He's hiding in his little hut. I also really enjoy how Garrett is always looking for the next thing to make the Reach Out Reptile experience better.
I think it's always good to keep dreaming and move forward on what the next best thing is going to be.
Working with the super dwarves has given me a lot of opportunities. I don't work here for the money just to get paid. If I was just going to go work somewhere just to get money, I would go to McDonald's or something. I come here because I love it, and this job has given me so many opportunities. Reach Out Reptiles stands for something that I can get behind, and that's the real motivation.
So over the first 5 years of really just kind of struggling against all the difficulties that come up with the business, Reach Out Reptiles has really become defined in the segment of our market for what we do. All along, I have strived to provide the best animals with a fantastic knowledge base for me to be able to effectively tell you how to best care from an animal that you might be bringing into your home from us I need to know those animals intimately. So over the past few years of working and developing bloodlines, observing how these things come together has really kind of helped us to rise up into the spotlight where these animals are concerned and be a champion for them. The experience of being a part of what Reach Out Reptiles is doing is something that I myself get swept up by, and it's an amazing feeling.
Reach Out Reptiles is bigger than just a company. It kind of has a life of its own. There's a lot of people who I looked up to, like a lot of people in the reptile industry that I looked up to, who now know that I exist, and that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good because I actually feel like I'm part of the reptile industry. It's just a good feeling overall because that was my goal. That's where I wanted to be.
Then you have people that have never bought a single thing from us, but love to champion our brand or what we're doing or a message that we deliver in a specific video across the various social media platforms that they use to connect with their circles of influence in the world. And it's spreading this message like a wildfire. And all of that meshing and working together is really going to leave a legacy. We want to be able to be in more cities, visiting more people. And our philosophy for trade shows is to bring the messaging along with the hands-on experience of a select few animals that people can see and experience for themselves in a way they never have before, help them to connect to the wild from the comfort and safety of where they live.
This coming year is going to be very exciting. I'm so excited for all the babies, the Karampas. I'm really excited for the Karampas.
Hi, Karamba!
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for... How do I put it? I've been here for almost a year, so I'm getting to the point where I've seen the whole life cycle of the Retics, and that's very exciting. Since being here, I've had baby snakes that looked at me, and I was the first person that they saw, and we've also had snakes that are adults that we tried to save that passed away. So I've been here for the whole life cycle.
I love super dwarfs, and I know a lot of you guys too, so hopefully we can bring you some awesome new content in the new year.
When we pull all of this stuff together along with the preservation and conservation of the different island localities that have given us the ability to do what we're doing here at Reach Out Reptiles, yeah, I think 2020 is going to be a pretty great year.
Ah, Retics.